What's up guys, and welcome back to today's video, which is a 10-minute flexibility flow where I help you actively wake up the lower half of your body so you feel more prepared to do your splits. So starting in a seated butterfly position, you're gonna focus on keeping those heels together and think about bringing the knees to the ground by engaging your glutes. Be sure to keep that chest up tall and your core engaged. So movement is completely optional, but again, this is a more active stretch, so the more movement, the better. Bringing the chest forward, again, pressing the knees as close to the floor as possible. You're gonna do this for reps. Bringing that chest as close to the ground as you can, and then inhaling to reset to bring your chest right back up. Option to take it a bit deeper by reaching those arms out in front of you. So all I did was crawl my fingertips out in front to kind of assist with pushing my chest farther down to the ground. Extending your left leg now, we are now going to focus on the left hamstring, going into a nice side bend with the left arm on the ground, and then switching sides, bringing that right forearm to ground. Go ahead and do about 3 reps on each side, really just focusing on opening up the side body and the hamstring. Let's go ahead and bring that right knee inwards a little bit more so you can square your hips and go into a single leg forward fold. Try to reach for your heel if you can. Just focus on keeping that leg straight. And if you want to bring the chest down, try to keep your back flat. Coming on up, we are now going to transition and do the same thing on the other side. Now extending the right leg out, you're going to bring that right forearm to the floor and bring the left arm up and over the head. Switch and repeat on the opposite side, and again do about 3 reps each direction here. Opening up that side body and now the right hamstring. The hips should feel pretty good as well. Just again, focus on bringing that knee as close to the floor as possible. Squaring out those hips, you're now going to reach for that right heel, again, keeping a flat back. Option to add some movement, breathing in to bring the chest up and exhaling to bring the chest down. Coming on up, we are now more prepared to do a pancake, but we are going to go into a few more side bends just to open up the hips and hamstrings one last time, but this time with both legs extended out. Breathing in to reach and breathing out to switch. Breathe in and reach and breathe out to switch. Now we should step into that pancake-like position. If you are not ready to bring your chest all the way to the ground, it is okay. Go ahead and add some movement by walking those hands out as far as you can and walking them right back up. So we're going into a deep stretch and then we're relaxing the muscles. Active stretching is a great way to warm up, so if you have a workout you have to do today or you're going to go to practice, you can absolutely do this stretch before going into your training. Feel free to hang out at the bottom if it feels good, and come on up so we can transition into the next stretch. We're going to go ahead and bring your hips back into a child's pose position just for a quick reset. Now bringing the right leg forward into a low lunge, you're then going to push back into a half split. Low lunge, bringing that right arm up and adding a spinal twist, pushing back into a half split, and you're just going to do this one more time before we advance it. Now for the next low lunge, you're going to press your toes into the ground so you can straighten that back leg and get the knee off the floor. Then you're going to push into a standing half split and repeat for about 3 reps each. Again, adding that nice spinal twist and really focusing on the straight legs here. Now that we've done those, you should feel more prepared to slide out into your full split. If you are not all the way on the ground today, it is okay. Just set a goal for yourself to come back to this video as much as possible. While I'm in this split, since I have a full split, I am just seeing what other kind of movement I can do with my body, adding a little twist to make sure my hips stay squared. Bringing my chest forward allows me to focus on stretching more of my right hamstring. And then bending the back leg and bringing the heel towards my glute really helps stretch that back left quad. Once you're ready, go ahead and bring that back leg up and around into a seated forward fold or pike stretch. Again, you want to focus on straight legs here and folding or hinging from the hips. Breathe in to bring the arms up and breathe out to go into a deeper stretch each time. If these stretches are too easy for you, don't hesitate to elevate your feet, especially on those splits. You guys should be training your over splits if you already have a full split. You can always modify any of these stretches, so if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to comment below because I always respond. Let's press on back into another child's pose so we can repeat the same exact thing now on our left leg. Bringing it forward into a low lunge and that left arm all the way up into a nice spinal twist. Let's push back into that half split and repeat 3 times. Breathing in and breathing out to push back. Breathing in on that low lunge. Breathe out on the half split. Let's go ahead and increase that difficulty, straightening out the back leg, getting the knee off the floor, and now pushing back into a standing half split with both legs straight. Breathe in, breathe out to push back. Once again, your hips and hamstrings should feel nice and prepared to hit a left-legged front split. We all have a favorite side. My right side is definitely my favorite side, but I am really proud of my progress on my left leg split. So again, do not compare. You guys just set goals for yourselves. It wasn't until last year when I got both of my splits all the way down. And the fact that I can even do this twist blows my mind because I could not do that when I was in gymnastics. Again, adding a forward fold to deepen the stretch in the front hamstring. And bending that back leg to deepen the stretch in the right quad. My quad is definitely more tight on this side, but it is because I am right dominant and I am currently trying to make my body more balanced. So if these videos are helping you guys do so, please let me know in the comments below. Let's go ahead and swoop that back leg around to get into one last pike stretch. Option to add movement or just hang out, whatever feels best. Breathing in, you're now gonna come on up so you can transition into the next stretch where we prepare for our middle split. So go ahead and bring that right leg to the front of your mat and just hang out in this standing straddle forward fold. To deepen the stretch, you can grab the back of the ankles, then you're going to sink into a deep squat. Breathe out to push your hips back up into a forward fold and breathe in to go into another deep squat. Using my elbows in that deep squat, I just push my knees outwards and I rock side to side to really open up the hips. Again, you're just hanging out here for reps. Happy hips, happy hamstrings, adding whatever movement feels right for your body. Stand on up a little bit so you can press your hands into your knees and go into a twist. So with this twist, it feels really good on my spine and my core, but again, I am pushing my knees outwards and focusing more on my hips. Rocking side to side is great for adding a little bit of ankle mobility, getting the knees over the toes. And then we're gonna hop into a side lunge, bending that right leg, keeping the left leg straight, and I'm keeping the toes forward and my foot completely flat on the floor. Transitioning to the other side, you're going to bend the left leg, extending out the right leg, again with the toes pointed directly at the camera, and my foot is completely flat on the floor, just so that it mimics that middle split-like position. Go side to side, as many reps as possible. If you want to go slower, go slower. If you want to go faster, go for it. And as you can see here, I increased the difficulty by lifting up my hands. I'm just gonna slide out into this quick middle split. I am using my elbows because I'm not completely flat on the floor yet. Sometimes I can get my chest down, but this is where I'm at today and I'm okay with it. Straight legs is very important here, and to come on out of it, you're just going to bend them. So you can end in a nice frog position. Think about making a football field with your legs, and let's push on up so we can finish in one last child's pose. Your hips, your hamstrings, the lower half of your body should feel nice and open, hopefully awake, so you can go take on a workout or go get your training in, whether it's for gymnastics or cheer or dance. Whatever your activity of choice is, I hope this video helped you feel more prepared for it. If so, leave a comment below. Be sure to subscribe because I post every Monday. See you guys next week. Bye.